So, what is good, YouTube? It's your girl Tiara Harris. So let's jump right into this. So we're not going to do deep breathing and all that good stuff today. Today we are going to have a conversation about something I keep seeing, but something that's not being acknowledged in what I keep seeing, right? It's something very popular. Everybody wants to talk about it. Red flags, right? You're the red flag. I'm just going to say it. Like, a lot of these women are the red flags. A lot of these men are their own red flags. Why do I say that? Not because they're dating themselves. Not because they need to put the blame on themselves when someone else does something wrong to them. But they're their own red flags because they keep living in cycles. All right. When you can accept things that you know are no good for you, it's because you have not yet found yourself enough to accept what is good for you. Take that in for a minute. If every time you go back to somebody, they are the same person in a different body, you have not accepted what you really want. You are not allowing yourself to grow enough to receive what you really want. You don't have the space. You don't have the capacity mentally, emotionally, spiritually to accept the things that you truly desire. So every relationship you get in is going to fail you. And why? Because you accepted the only thing you know how to accept: your traumas, heartache, disappointment. You have not yet learned to accept your blessings, growth. You have not yet disconnected from the person you used to be if you keep falling for the same thing in another package. Take that in. Take it in, because you are your own red flag. You need to work on self first. If you know for a fact you're stepping into a relationship and you are not happy with the way you look, you are not happy with the way that you feel about yourself on a regular basis. It doesn't have to be physical. Maybe you don't like the way you think. You need to change those things. Maybe your finances suck and it's making you feel down. But then you bring that into every relationship you go into, right? And how do you bring that into every relationship you go into? Maybe you're not stressing about those things when you're in the relationship and causing those things to affect your relationship, but you're accepting the things that you dislike about yourself in other people. And if you're not accepting things that you dislike about yourself, you're accepting things that from your past that you have not let go, that you have not learned from. And you really need to take a moment and look at what your last relationship ended like, why it ended that way, and the things that you accepted for it to end that way. And realize that you're your own red flag. This is a positive thing. This is not a negative thing. This is very positive. This is very self-reassuring that you need to work on yourself. This is a guide to help you see better the things that maybe you did not see before. All right. If you keep taking relationships like a pattern, all right, and not like a straightforward line, you're going to keep going around in cycles. You're going to keep going around in circles. You're going to keep meeting the same person in different form. And they're going to always come with something a little different than the last one, right? But there'll be 10 red flags. They'll have one green flag. And you're like, ooh, I'm going to cling to that. That's a bad pattern. Okay? Because now you're looking for something different. Just something. Not everything different. Something different in the next person. Still clinging on to the things that you need to break free from. The mentality you need to break free from. It starts with you. To choose the right partner, you have to choose you first. So clean house, then look for a partner. Because then when you find that partner, are you really going to be ready to receive your blessing? Or are you going to mess it up? Really think about that. You are your own red flag. Everybody has personality differences. Everybody's not going to get along. And that's okay. But what's not okay is accepting the worst and holding on to the worst just because you want something. But what if you're not getting what you want in the first place? Why are you there? Why? Because you're accepting your traumas, your disappointments, your heartaches, and you're showing the lack of self-love that you have. So you become your own red flag. Think about it. Stop living in cycles. It's time to break insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and over again. Come on, we've heard it all before. Just thought I'd talk about that because I'm so tired of hearing people blame other people for the choices that they've made. Yes, some people can do you wrong, but how long did you stay? How many times did they do you wrong? How many times did you say, oh, that was just, or, oh, I love this person, so I'm going to keep trying. Do you love you enough to walk away? To not put yourself in a bubble, make yourself feel like, oh, I'm never going to find someone like this person. You don't want someone like this person if you're unhappy. Break free. Stop being your own red flag and find the person that's right for you. But first, love you so you can find the person that's right for you and stay on the upside, your good side. Peace, love, happiness, and all good things. Come back for more. This is Tiara Harris on the upside, and I'm out of here.